I don't turn on the light when I first come home. First, I listen. I've lived long enough to know that difference between the emptiness and the quietness. Tonight, it was too much quiet, like it was too much clean. First, I locked the door. First, once I locked it, then again I locked it. My bag I dropped near that sofa. Then I still had the keys in my hand. Before I know that I'm safe and I'm so much sure of it, I don't hang my keys. The fan was on, but I never turned on the fan. That should have been my first warning, but I didn't notice it. I stood in the dark, trying to adjust my eyes, but nothing moved. Everything was like just still. Still, I didn't breathe properly because the air felt used, like someone had been there recently and just stepped away. I turned the light on. Everything looked normal. Chair was pushed in, the curtains were still half open, just like how I left it, and nothing was broken. And my body relaxed before my brain did. And that was the terrible mistake, that first mistake I made. Then I went into the kitchen. I took a water glass, then one sip and another, and that's when I heard it, a sound. And it is from the bedroom. It is not the footstep sound, something so much slower, like someone is trying to shift the weight and they're trying so hard not to be heard. My heart didn't race, but it totally dropped. Like I stood frozen, glass halfway to my mouth, and I was listening, like nothing. Then silence rushed into like my ears so fast, like then I just thought okay, okay, then get a grip, I whispered to myself. Then I put the glass down. I didn't drink anymore. Then I walked toward the bedroom, and when I walked toward the bedroom, each step felt so much loud, like I'm doing something illegal walking into the bedroom. Okay, like the something is watching me from the house, like across house. I don't know how to tell that. And the bedroom light was off. I opened the door, and everything looked exactly how I had left it, but I didn't enter the room. I just stood at the frame. Okay, then I checked the bed first. I checked the top, I checked the sides, then I checked the bottom. Everything was looking the same amount of dust, boxes, suitcase. Nothing is alive and going here and there. Then a relief hit me so hard that my knees went weak. Then I straightened. Then when I straightened, then only I noticed the door to my wardrobe is a bit open, like just a finger's width. I never leave it open, never. Then I go near it. Then I pushed it shut, and inside everything was folded, like too much neat how I kept it. Okay, then something in my stomach twisted. Something was wrong, something was so much wrong, but I couldn't name what it is yet, and that's the first kind. Okay, then I sat on the bed, scrolled my phone. It was 5 minutes, then it was 10 minutes. My breathing slowed down. Okay, then right beside me, like literally right beside me, there was not weight, but there was pressure, like a hand testing how much sound it would make. My blood went like my blood went cold. I didn't turn my head. I didn't scream. I didn't swallow. I didn't even swallow because I knew if I acknowledge it, then it will acknowledge me back. Then my phone vibrated, and I was like, from unknown number. I was seeing, and he was like, "You always sit on this side of the bed." My vision blurred. I become so much panic, so much anxious that I don't know what to do. You check the wardrobe, but never the curtain. Another message popped up in my phone, and then I felt something brush up my ankle, and it felt like a hair. It was so much light. Then the curtain moved, like someone is standing behind it and exhaling it. Then my phone vibrated again. It said, "If you stay still, then I will leave." Then the pressure on the mattress lifted. I felt movement, slow steps. Bare, like when you hear la, if you keep bare feet on the tile, the sound, that one. Then that sound went towards the door. Like my heartbeat was so much fast that I thought na it would ruin everything. It would give me away that I'm so much afraid. Then the door creaked and then it closed. Silence. Then it some minutes passed. I didn't move. I didn't blink. I didn't even breathe right. But finally I ran. I ran everywhere. I turned the lights on everywhere. Kitchen empty. Bathroom empty. Doors are all still locked. Windows are shut. Then everything was normal. Then I laughed hysterically. It's over. Finally, it's over. It's been stress. Maybe that is why I convinced myself. Then I didn't sleep the whole night. Then when the sunlight came, it felt fake. Then I packed a bag. Then I decided to take some leave and go somewhere. And that's when I saw it on the inside of my door, scratched lightly in the wood. Four lines, like a checklist. The checklist which I have three: bed, wardrobe, and curtain, which I always check. And there was fourth line, and it was engraved a bit deeply than the others. You. And after that, there was a final line: tonight, don't turn the light on.